Thank you for tuning in to another episode of WGC Fits. Today, we are going to be looking at the AI Smoke line for irons, Paradigm. We have two models, which I'm quite excited about, the standard one and then the HL variant. We're going to start off with the standard, correct?
That is correct.
Take it away, Captain Center Strike.
Yeah. So, first thing, right out of the gate, looks a lot cleaner than the Rogue that it replaced.
Way cleaner than the Rogue, yes.
Kind of reminds me of the XR line.
It does have that XR kind of feel to it, yeah. I agree with that.
I remember when we had XR, it was like no joke how
XR stuff was good, man.
How fast. Not that Rogue was bad or not that any of the other stuff, Maverick or any of those things, but XR was like...
XR was it. I played a set of XR irons way back in the day, and I think I had the XR Pros, and still one of my favorite sets of irons I've ever owned. Nuclear rockets.
So pretty clean look. This is a 5-iron we're doing for the testing.
Correct, yes.
So I guess keep that in mind.
He's just pure all the time, folks.
Right.
It's just who he is. Give this man a 5-iron, he says, give me a green at 200, we're good.
Sure. Sure, just keep telling yourself that. If only I could play golf in the comfort of my own laboratory.
Be the best, right?
Sounds good. Sounds hot.
It's definitely got some speed to it, and it definitely has. You could tell just when you look at like things like Smash Factor, for example, right? It's getting a lot of ball speed. Now, what I'm curious about is, and I want your feedback on it, would be this is going to sit and kind of coincide with the Paradigm line, right?
Sure.
Give me a little bit of a comparison, just loose notes, let's say, compared to what would be the standard Paradigm iron for this guy.
So
maybe talk about different players for kind of what they're looking for.
Yeah, similar. I would say the Paradigm's just the normal Paradigm, stock Paradigm, is a little bit more like a fully loaded vehicle versus this is more the stock option from a pricing standpoint.
That makes sense, yeah.
Paradigm's it's a step above from a pricing standpoint. Not saying better or worse, just saying, they're two different golf clubs. The technology, the tungsten in regular Paradigm is probably a little bit more than the tungsten in this one.
But that being said, speaking about the tungsten, right, we still have, same kind of format that they've had, unique tungsten weighting and positioning kind of going through to make sure that each individual club is optimized and maximized as much as they can with the help of the new kind of artificial intelligence stuff going on, right?
Right. So clean look.
Feel? What's the feel? Considering it's cast club, what do we think?
Feels, I would say, with the the microspheres in it, making it feel a little bit better. I mean, granted, it's a range ball. It's cold outside. We're in a bay. It's not going to sound as good as a normal golf ball on a nice hot summer day, but I'm okay with feel. I'm more of a traditional forged blade type of guy, so this obviously feels different than that. But I would say for the market it's going for, I would say it would feel pretty good.
Now, it looks like kind of one of the stock options we're going to see shaft-wise in this, the Elevate. I think that's probably a good window to start off with, right? Not a bad stock option, and it should be noted, we'll still be able to put, everything Callaway offers, just like any other iron that they offer in there. So lots of custom fitting options for the guys who come in and want to try it out. So sole-wise, one of the things that I looked at here was, again, you mentioned clean, right? That doesn't look like it's got a huge chunk down there at the bottom.
That's correct.
Right? Yeah. Ground interactions, that feel pretty decent to you? Because it actually, to me, it sounds like you're getting through there pretty clean right now.
Correct. It's a little skinnier than Rogue. Again, just a lot cleaner look. It very much XR looking to me.
I think it's going to complement the Paradigm line quite well. In all honesty.
Think so. Yeah.
I think that it's a good extension of the line. Okay, let's try the HL.
HL?
Yeah.
I'm excited to try this one, AJ.
Potentially something going in the bag this year for you?
Yeah, just the specs that just like this.
I love what we're seeing. I'm on board. So this is Trent's new iron this year.
Yeah.
No, this is the new Paradigm HL AI Smoke. Now the one thing is, I know they have some new graphite options, right? Kind of across the board. So what do we got in this guy?
This is Cypher.
The new Cypher, right?
Yes.
Now let's talk a little bit about that shaft. So just so people know, just clarification, we're not hitting something that's spec'd out for you, right? This is graphite and an A-flex.
Correct.
So, but let's talk a little bit about kind of what people should expect for and look for in this Cypher.
So Cypher, designed to be lighter, higher launching, softer in the tip section. Designed for that person that needs a little help getting it airborne.
Get up in the air, yeah.
And hopefully maybe getting a little bit more speed out of it. The HL version of the smoke, the sole's a little wider.
A little wider.
Obviously a little bit more offset.
Yep.
Top line's a little thicker. I would say not off-putting by any means, but certainly different than the AI smoke.
Comparing to the Rogue, because I know that that's kind of, again, what we're trying to do here.
Sure.
To me, when I put this club down, took it out of the bag, put it down, I was like, whoa, that's the Rogue iron. It did. To me, this looks very much like the Rogue irons of past. I thought that this one really hit that nail on the head for the guy looking for that type of club.
I can see that. It actually looks a little bit skinnier on top than regular Rogue.
Yeah, no, I think that's a very fair point. Just overall shape, let's say.
All right, so graphite senior shaft. Here we go.
Captain center strike, doesn't matter. We're just putting to test anybody who says that you can't, swing 85 miles an hour and hit 205-yard greens.
Right.
With graphite senior flags.
96 feet. It's not bad.
Got that thing up in the air a bit.
It does what it's supposed to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even a little bit higher on that one, right?
A little bit higher. And I will say sound better than I thought.
Yeah.
I was nervous for the sound on this one. Better than I thought.
That sounds good. I mean, again, for the person, I would say the average person it's designed for.
Yeah.
I would say that they would probably like this. Me personally, I'd like it to be a little bit more dense and dead sounding. But I grew up on forged blades, so. Yeah,
different from that category, obviously. But, for other clubs in this category, what I'd say is it sounds better than a lot of these clubs sound. I'm not going to throw any names or any brands out there, but we both know that there's some clubs in this category that don't sound all that great.
Right.
That microsphere technology is doing what it's supposed to do.
I can hit high draws with it. Go figure.
I bet you actually everything in my wallet you could hit a high draw anytime you wanted with this club, Trent.
Challenge accepted. So I can't cut it? Is that what you're saying?
I think you're Captain Center Strike. You do whatever you want. I just think that a draw could be very easy for you to achieve with this club.
Yes, I would agree with that.
All right, should we throw the ball test at him? Ball flight test at him? Workability. Have you done a workability test yet?
I think I
did. You? All right. Well, let's see it. I want a low one.
Oh, I don't know if that's possible.
I want to see the low one, and I'm going to give you a 70.
That fell right. I mean, it didn't cut. It fell right.
Okay.
It had. Hang on. Where is it? I don't see the spin.
So you're 3,600, and then your access is slightly right.
Fell right.
Slightly
it's
right.
Not a cut. It did fall right.
All right, give me a low one, Trent.
A low one. Senior shafted, high launching 5-iron.
75 feet? Can we do that?
How low you want?
Can we do 75 feet?
How low do you want?
Let's see it. 75 feet or better.
75 feet or better, like lower?
Better lower, yeah. Fluid motion.
There, is that low enough? It's low on the left, but...
I'll give it to you. I mean, technically, you're in there. Let's see the high one now.
Ooh, high one.
115?
115. Hey, that was 40 feet. 115 for the 5-iron.
The 5-iron.
Okay.
I think you got to swing slower to make it work.
Yeah, I don't think I got there.
I think if you swing slower, you're there. But you got after that one a bit.
115. It's close.
That's got a solid chance. I think you're gonna be like
I think it's about
105.
108.
Yeah, 101.
115. I get one more shot at it.
Yeah, it legit might be too soft for you to get there.
I had to really cut it, I think. Really try to cut it.
Open face, up in the stance.
That's the hard part.
It's got to smell open.
Yeah, it's good. There we go.
I think we got that.
How about wide open?
We won't look at anything other than height there. Did we get there?
Nope.
No, couldn't get there. Okay. So
I'm not good enough. Sorry.
I think we could definitely cover the draw and the cut there as well, but I'd be more interested in height there. But overall, right, have some fun with it.
It was
club.
fun.
I think this is going to do well for them, and I think that they hit a home run in terms of the target that they have with this club, in terms of what they're trying to design.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's going to do well for us. I'm excited to get it in people's hands. Final thoughts? What do you think?
I think go try them. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's something you're interested in, certainly I would.
I think it's Trent approved.
I'd put it in the mix.
It's AJ approved, right? You know, WGC approved. I think it's a good club. You know, if you guys are interested in them, come see us. Come get fit up, and we'll get you in there. We'll see what it does for you. All right?
Thanks, guys.
Please like and subscribe.